Hey, how's it going? Hey, Therese, good to see you, dudes. Howdy, good sir, howdy indeed. Hope you're doing well. I'm slightly off centre. Let's reposition these fluffy things. Let's move over a little bit. It's far easier to move myself than the camera. Good, thanks. How you been? Not too bad. I managed to stay lucky so far, not getting anything too bad cold-wise or any viruses. So now I've just had a slight sneezing thing going on. What's going on with that camera? Something doesn't feel right there. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I'm excited that Twitch finally gave me animated emotes. Awesome! Hey Jeffrey, good to see you as well there, dude, on Glimish. They finally got animated emotes. That's awesome. I haven't got any emotes on anything. Not even my Discord has emotes. Good to hear. Thank you, dude. Yeah, the worst I had was a slight bit of tonsillitis. A sort of slight swelling. Nothing too bad. But yeah. Thankfully, I've not got anything bad. I haven't got COVID, but I've got the double vax. Awesome. Yeah, in the UK we've got like a triple vax now. So I had that a couple of weeks ago. So that's kind of just keeps it topped up. And they're supposedly saying after the third one, your body doesn't need any more. It knows what to do. Oh, sorry about that, go Mick Rookie. Yeah, we can get boosters, but I'm leery about the boosters. Okay. Yeah, they're supposedly just the same thing again. It's kind of like retaking the same test multiple times. You're going to get better grades each time you take the test. Because you already know the answers. That's basically what the booster's supposed to do. But not everyone's going to need a booster. They just kind of hand them out for free. So, might as well. Yeah, glad to hear you're all keeping well though. Hope you've had a good weekend. I had a pretty cool weekend. Hung out with some friends, played some games. No alcohol this weekend though. I decided to do what's known as a dry January. Not sort of specifically, it just happened to feel I don't want to drink anything this month. Quite happy. So no alcohol. Might have a drink next month though. Never know. My problem is more cake and chocolate. But we all have our things. Anyway, it's Monday. Monday means Lego games, as you can probably hear by the music. We've got Lego Marvel superheroes lined up. We're gonna load the game. 39.5%. Still only 39.5%. Switch over to the game, you guys can see it then. Ooh, there we are. So I've already completed the story like weeks ago. Like, main story is done. We're still doing all the little side quests though. Thank you for following my new art page too, by the way. Museum wants to separate art and private. Yeah, that's fair enough, Jeffrey. No problem. I'm looking forward to seeing some more of your art. Always into seeing people's art. I've got quite a few creative friends, and they're all artistic in their own way, and kind of produce different forms of painting or digital art. All cool stuff. So yeah, looking forward to see what you do. And it's having dedicated Instagram accounts and social media accounts for a particular purpose is quite advantageous, because you can get a specific following for a certain type of content. And so, well, go to this Instagram and you'll see art, and you guarantee you're going to see art, as opposed to other things or videos and stuff. You go, oh, I don't really particularly want to look at this video, so I'm not going to engage, because I don't engage, I don't see the next post, which is art. And yeah, generally it's a good advice to split things up. But as I'm not producing anything of great value on my social medias, I kind of have my Facebook page and my Facebook page is different, so I have a personal and streamer page, but beyond that my Twitter's my Twitter and my Instagram's my Instagram, because I've got nothing really. You either have me or you don't, so it's yeah. But for things like art, people generally separate the artist from the art, and they're just interested in what the artist produced and not necessarily the artists themselves. Some people are though, but they can then follow your private one if they really want to. It's up to them. Gives people options. Just saving my progress on my Nintendo Switch. There we go, and turn that off. Excellent. Play something else. I'm always playing games when I got a chance. Love games, especially Lego games. I bought the Lego DC supervillains for my Switch, so I can run around and cause havoc. Looks a lot of fun. I have it on the computer. I will stream it at some point. But just to have something to run around and play separately, because I do love Lego games. So let's get into this one. There's no real rhyme or structure to these streams at the moment. It's just kind of just finding what little side quests they are. My main kind of focus with this playthrough at the moment, apart from 100%ing it, is to get all the red bricks where I can. And the red bricks will help me complete the game quicker. So red bricks are like times multipliers to get more studs, detectors to find hidden things. So it just kind of speeds up the process. So my aim at the moment is to get as many red bricks as I can, and at the same time 100% each section, and eventually we'll kind of meet at some point where the game's finished. But that's the theory. That's what we're aiming for. So we've completely, as I said before, apart from these are the timed or versus race markers, because they don't change or indicate that you've completed it. So I don't know which of these I've actually done and which I haven't. What I can say though is everything else actually does mark off that you've completed it. So I'm thinking the easiest thing is to do everything else, then run around and check out the racing things. I think, does it fade? I'm trying to work out which of these little mini levels I've actually done that. Did the Fisk one? Yeah, just did the Fisk one last week. There we got the, see all the little side quest and things dotted around, all the question marks, all the gold bricks, and all the character unlocks. We've got attack over there. Let's go for this gold brick over here. Set destination, and before we continue, let's put on our ×2 and ×4. That gives us ×8. Look at that. We should be collecting studs like they're going out of fashion. See if we can hit the circles those. Where are we going? Over here. Nice. You've got a few of those studs there. Let's go off to our destination. About here. And drop. Oh. So the only thing, you tap the button to elevate slightly and you go whoosh and fly off. Lost a few of those studs. No matters. Right, so the gold brick is below us. Well, if anyone's into Lego games, have you seen the latest gameplay trailers for the Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga? I was watching the gameplay trailer earlier today. It looks awesome. Far beyond any Lego game that's been released to date. Haven't seen it. Ooh. Yeah, if you like Lego games, check it out. They've completely rebuilt the engine for Lego games from scratch. It's a brand new engine. They've the graphics look super smooth, and the camera follows right in behind. Like here, the camera's quite far away from the characters. It keeps the character in the middle of the screen. They've changed it so the camera's right behind, and you can even like get in close with a crosshair and shoot things, rather than kind of this one. You kind of move a crosshair around like this. You kind of sweep a crosshair, whereas in the new one you actually go full FPS and kind of shoot things when you go to aim. So it makes you feel a bit more immersed, which is quite a weird thing, I suppose, for a Lego game, to feel immersed into it. But yeah, I like the way they've done it.
Watch it, buddy.
And the fact that you can play content from every single Star Wars movie seems pretty cool. And that is being released April 5th. Aloha! How's it going, dudes? Good to see you. Hope you've had a good weekend and a good Monday. How are you doing today, Aloha? Just talking about Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. I'm looking forward to that game. April 5th. Not long to go, I suppose, compared to how long we've been waiting. The game was supposed to come out last year. So it got delayed, and from what I'm reading reports, the devs unfortunately had to go into crunch time to finish the game off, which is not good for devs. Crunch time is never good for devs. But it's unfortunately how the business seems to be going. Wait till they're adding Ewok movie content to the Skywalker Saga, because without the Ewok movie it wasn't very stuff. Oh, okay. Well, there might be some Ewok content. You got, at least got the trilogies, the trilogy of trilogies, and then the bits from like Rogue One, and I think there's something for Han Solo. There's definitely Mandalorian content in there. I'm not sure. There's not been much talk about the Ewoks. I would love to see more Ewok content though. I'm trying to work out where this gold brick is. No, I can't tell this out. It's about this level. Yeah, there's the biggest roster of characters in any Lego game. Have you watched Boba Fett already? I have not, actually. I keep meaning to watch Boba Fett. I love The Mandalorian. So Boba Fett. And I was a fan of Boba Fett in the movies. I definitely need to see the series. I wonder if to go from the top. Probably. Have you seen Boba Fett, Jeffrey? Is it worth the time? You're gonna be watching it anyway. So the actor who plays Boba Fett. Let's say, make sure I'm not speaking too loud. Let's turn this down a little bit. Yeah, the actor who plays Boba Fett. I've seen him in quite a few things, and I'm a big fan of his work. Alright, we need to switch out Iron Man, so I'm a bit more discreet. There we go. As easy as that. Sneak in, hit a switch, gold brick. Wonderful. Let's go back to our Mark 42. There it is. There we go, we've cleaned that greenhouse out. Or have we? There we go. And drop. Yeah, got gold brick. Got it. 150. 150 gold bricks. Only 100 to go. Evening Hugs, evening Max. How's it going, dude? Hope you had a good weekend. Fine Monday so far. Not bad, thanks buddy. Awesome, glad to hear that.
Look, Timmy, it's that hero sled. Hey!
Yeah, looking forward to that Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, especially after seeing the gameplay trailer today. It's got to be done. I'm thinking I might go for the Deluxe, the pre-order Deluxe. That's got all the cool stuff with it.
Have you seen my boy? I took my eye off him for 1 second and he disappeared. He was talking earlier about going to find a vegetable that would give him some kind of superhero night vision powers or something. Kids, honestly.
Supervision night vision. Superhero night vision. Created by a vegetable. Now I have a feeling that is probably a carrot. I think I've worked out what game might be at Somnia. Ooh. What do you reckon that is?
Is it a plane?
Yeah, looking forward to the Insomnia Festival. I haven't got my ticket yet, but as soon as I'm paid at the end of this week, and I've paid off my car, insurance and tax. No, is that not tax? No, no, it is, yeah, tax and MOT I've got to do. Got tax and MOT that needs to be done this weekend. Once I've paid that, I can then
Is it a plane?
spend some money on tickets. Ever played Elite Dangerous? I haven't actually. I know I've heard people say how good that is. Been into that for the last 2 days. Cool. Which Elite Dangerous? Is there multiple?
Shit, buddy.
I got a friend who likes Elite Dangerous. He's told me about it. I've not really looked at it though. Does look like my kind of thing though. Odyssey. Okay. I shall check that out.
Exactly like me. It's like
Yeah, I've got a friend who's really into Elite Dangerous. Do you remember the game 13 or 13 that came out on the GameCube? They're looking to remaster it for Xbox and PS5. Ooh. Yeah, that 13 seemed pretty cool. Right, Deadpool's saying here. Which means it's probably close by, because the Deadpool marker is a little bit off sometimes in this game. Oh, come on, game. We're clearly immediate area, and there was left then. Ooh, oh wow, that's a pretty fast going train.
I sure must be jealous about something. Jeez.
Still staying over that side of the track though. One of the first games was Shell Shade. No, that's a tongue twister, isn't it? Shell shaded graphics. Yeah, it was like before Borderlands. It was kind of it was the one of the first games that kind of did that, and Borderlands took the same kind of graphic style and really made it their own. Yeah, it'd be cool to see that remastered and put onto next gen consoles.
Look, Timmy!
Yeah.
That hero you
Lego Star Wars will be out on April 5th, so that's going to be before Insomnia. Oh, it's down here. Nice. They might still have a demo there, try and get people to sort of play the demo so they can buy it. Might sell something there. Carrots. I'm pretty sure we need to get a carrot. Can we just... There we go. So this guy's looking for a carrot. That's the guy we... Okay. He's the boy looking to become a superhero by eating carrots. Well, you can't be a superhero because I now
Oh my god.
destroyed the carrots. So you're stuck as a regular old boring run-of-the-mill average Joe. Right, make sure you don't get squashed by New York taxis. Quite a way to go. Hey, the Saurus Rex. Yo,
It's pretty small.
how are you doing? I am doing fantastic. Been a great start to the week so far. A nice, nice chilled but fun weekend. Originally came out in 2003. Oh, yeah, I completely missed it. I never played the original 13 game.
Hey, it's what's his name?
Yeah, I'll be keeping my eye out for that though. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Doing pretty good. Nizoras.
Not cool.
How are you doing? How's your Monday? Did you have a good weekend?
Oh, my strawberry.
Right, so we need to return this boy to his mother. Excellent.
Oh, you found him! I guess an obsession with carrots isn't the worst thing for a kid. I mean, he could be hooked on video games.
I feel very much pulled out there.
Isn't he amazing?
I'm doing good. Had a chill weekend. Awesome. Chill weekends are good, especially for people of my age. You don't want anything too crazy. I've got past the point of too much excitement. Yeah, all we did for our weekend was hung out with a few friends, played some Jackbox Party, and yeah, kind of all sat around enjoying each other's company. Pretty cool. Right,
He's all right.
see
I
this
suppose.
question mark over here. It's down here somewhere. Around the corner. Aha!
Oh, that darn cat of mine
Not
has
cats.
wandered off again. I bet
The amount of
greedy
times
little
I have to
scamp
rescue
caught a
cats.
whiff of fish and went to grab himself a second breakfast. Be a dear and keep an eye out for him, won't you?
This is the second time I've had to go and rescue a cat in this game. And in the Lego Movie video game, you have to rescue like 9 cats. I wonder if it's kind of like almost like a meme for Lego games, so I end up having cat rescue missions.
That guy doesn't look too good.
Right,
Anything exciting happen while I was out
right.
of town?
Somewhere near here, there's a cat. Ah, is that a cat? That looks like a cat. Well, very, very cat-like. Come on, this way. Well, can we go that way? Can we go this way? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't think that Granny should be allowed to keep cats. She keeps losing them. Dear. It's a very irresponsible cat owner to be letting your cats wander around the streets of New York.
Hey,
The last person I had to rescue a cat for was Black Panther, and you should know better.
Hi, heroes! Yeah! Way to go saving the world, super dudes! What came first? How is the egg?
Excuse me, I'm walking in. Oh. Road traffic collision. Let's go around this way.
Look, Timmy, it's that hero you like.
Make sure the cat stays with me. Right, so there's your cat.
There you are, Mittens.
Mittens?
Oh, if you keep eating so
He
much
doesn't
fish,
even have any
you'll turn
mittens.
into one, and then you'll have to eat yourself. Nobody wants that. Oh, thank you for finding him, dear.
Bizarre. I'm going to slowly walk away from her. There's another quest over here.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
See what this guy's up to.
We was fixing the roads up after that hoopla with Doc Ock. And while I was in the pit, some gooey-looking fella snatched my good shovel and made off into the tunnels. I bet he's still underground somewhere. If you find him, rescue my poor shovel, would you?
So we've gone from rescuing cats to shovels. Okay, this is all a day's work for a superhero, I suppose. I have the ability to take on any country's military. I'm going to rescue a shovel.
Hey! Not cool.
I'll collect some studs on the way. Oh, come on, game.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
Where are we going? Over here somewhere. Oh, it's Captain Britain. We'll come back for him.
That guy doesn't look too good.
Yeah! Way to go saving the world!
I'm confused as to... Oh, it's underground, isn't it?
Watch it, buddy.
Where is he going? I'm pretty sure that train's breaking the speed limit. Right, so apparently this is where the trail stops. So spiders out. Ah, there's a shovel. Nice. Alright, back up to the surface. So did a spider steal his shovel, or did the shovel get abandoned by the person who stole it because of a spider? Remember 13, it was also released on Xbox back then. Oh yeah, it would have been the original Xbox, and GameCube and PlayStation 2, I would have thought. Because those were the consoles at the time. Can't say for sure, but good possibility. I'll see if I can pick up a at least pick up a ROM for an old console if I can't find the original copy and check it out. Its original form. There we go, here's the guy, here's your shovel.
Shovel.
It's released on PlayStation 2, GameCube, Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, Xbox, Classic Mac OS. Okay.
I sure must be jealous of us.
There's a vehicle up here by the looks of it. Come visit that land. Heroes for hire at your service. Ooh. Going AFK now, I'll keep your stream open, but won't be able to talk. That's okay, thank you for dropping in anyway. Enjoy your lurk. I'm very thankful for you keeping my page open. I much appreciate that. Thank you, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day, Liz respects. Oh, who's this? This is Heimdall. I think it is.
That treacherous Loki froze anyone who crossed his path during his rampage through the city.
What
Follow
kind
this
of
sorry
ears are you
trail
wearing
of
again, by the way?
frozen innocence and release them
Panda.
from captivity.
Panda ears. Like the little guy sleeping over there. So, I ended up having the little sleeping panda first, and then I ended up borrowing these ears. Favourite animals or parents? Oh, nice. Yeah, I kind of liked pandas for a little while, but pandas now have a special meaning for me. So I've kind of got a bigger appreciation for pandas. Not sure where we've got to go. My father has upper arms filled with panda tattoos. Awesome. That is cool. Not sure if I get a panda tattoo. Might do eventually. Play a copy I had for the GameCube, so it must have stopped working. Oh. That's the only thing. Some of the older consoles just don't hold on too long. Some do though. The original Xboxes are still going very strong. And they're easy to kind of maintain and replace parts with. Kind of the proprietary ones like the GameCube and the PlayStation, not so much.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, lovely. Hot chocolate as usual. It's kind of almost like a streaming tradition to have a hot chocolate on a stream now. It's nice, warm, it soothes the throat, especially almost nattering.
That treacherous Loki froze anyone who crossed his path during his rampage through the city. Follow this sorry trail of frozen innocence and release them from captivity.
Okay, so we need to defrost the people. There's some frozen people around somewhere. Yeah, I've yet to got any tattoos, but probably a panda at some point. Has to be done. That's one of those YouTube bots. I don't know what they're trying to achieve with those YouTube bots. Speaking of OG Xbox, I got a copy of Munch's Odyssey for $2.50 on digital backwards compatibility. Awesome! I love Abe's Odyssey on the original PlayStation.
Iron Man. Sounds
played
like
a little bit of
domestic
Munchies
product
Odyssey.
to me.
But yeah, I picked up some is it Time Splitters? Time
Chip
Splitters on the
buddy.
backwards compatibility sale. Because I love Time Splitters. I feel if the deal's still on, I might pick up Munchies Odyssey as well.
Hey! Boo!
But it's pretty cool that they just they're kind of helping to promote the games that are backwards compatible. Hey, remember these old OG Xbox games? Well, they work on your latest console, and now they're currently on special offer. But yeah, I completely forgot I did that. Because I went onto Xbox.com, had a look at all the Xbox original games that are compatible, and just went down the store list and just bought them online. So they should come up on my Xbox next time I switch it on. Where are these frozen people? Point. So I'm supposed to be following the trail of frozen people. I'm not seeing frozen people. Unless they are up on top of here. Did you pick any other games up? Other half? I remember there was an airplane flying game that was huge when the first iteration of the Xbox Live came out. Can't remember it. It felt like the name was Crimson Skies. That rings a bell, actually. Time Splitter is definitely one game that needs to enter a remaster or remake. Well, the original devs are working on some remakes. I've been following it quite closely online. Originally, a community project was looking to remaster Time Splitters. They still are, but it's because it's a community project. It's taking time. They haven't got many resources and stuff. And they had full blessing from the original devs. However, the original devs then have gone on to start making a new Time Splitters as well. I wish Microsoft would bring back links. I still have my OG Xbox copy. Ooh, that's cool. You got so much that's been left behind. It was Crimson Skies, another game I played to death on the original Xbox. Awesome. So where are these frozen people, Heimdall? Yeah, I never owned an original Xbox, and I feel kind of gutted about that because I was too preoccupied with the PlayStation at the time. So I had a PlayStation 2, quite happy with PlayStation 2. Because I had a PlayStation 1, had a PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and just carried on because all the games I wanted to play I could get on the PlayStation. And then eventually, rather than going carry on with PlayStation, because my brother ended up keeping PlayStation 3, I thought I'll get myself an Xbox 360 and start playing some other games on that, and then just went down the Xbox route for a bit, but missing out on the OG. I'm using my original Xbox as a TV stand. Oh wow. No, you can actually, as I said, you can do quite a bit with the original Xbox still. You can turn the original Xbox into an emulator. You can install a custom operating system on it and just turn it into like an emulation thing that will still play original Xbox games, but will also play PlayStation games and Nintendo and stuff. That's if you want to kind of tinker around with it. But otherwise, keep it in its original glory, which is original Xbox OS.
Who's cooler? Silver Surfer?
Oh, that's some ice there.
Is
Is this where the frozen people are? Ah, there's our first frozen person. We're making progress. 1 of 4. So if that was there, then here. We follow the ice trail.
Oh, watch it,
Yeah, I've
buddy.
considered actually trying to find a second-hand original Xbox. So I've got a stack of original Xbox games down on the floor down there, which I bought to... I stood in the pavement, still got one over. I bought to play on my girlfriend at the time's Xbox, because she had an Xbox. I thought, okay, I'll buy a few cheap second-hand games so we can play on her Xbox together. Of course, we ended up splitting up, and I just kept my games. Couldn't play them, but they're my games, so I'm keeping them. But unfortunately, they're all games that aren't backwards compatible. It was a smart move by myself. I didn't realise that not all games would be backwards compatible. But they are games that will only work on the original Xbox.
Not cool.
And I even tried them. I thought, okay, I'll try them anyway. And they definitely do not work. Although I've not tried them recently, maybe some of them have made it onto the list.
Iron Man? Sounds like a domestic product to me.
So is it going this direction? Must be leading away from Heimdall.
Hey!
Oh, watch it, buddy. Oh, I sure hope the world is
Nothing over this way, I don't think.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
No, not seeing any icy people. All we can do is scan the area, I suppose.
Iron Man?
Must be over this way then. What's that? That ice again still? So that kind of came off there.
Statue of Liberty and a Sphinx.
Right. Nothing this way.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
Ah, over there. And there's the one over there as well. Okay. So there's that puddle. There's some ice. And just melt down this at the same time.
Yeah!
This one seems particularly impressed with Iron Man lasering a statue. Ooh, a purple stud for destroying that. Definitely worth it. Nice. Don't worry, we'll get you out of that ice.
Swing around the city?
That's 2 out of 4.
Just leaving these trails fun.
Pretty fancy chairs there.
Oh, isn't he amazing?
Any more ice people in view? Is there anything down this way? It's kind of leading this direction. Never know though. No, it doesn't appear so. Okay. Is it down around the corner?
Iron Man? Sounds like a domestic product to me. It's pretty small, if it is.
Not seeing more ice. So some ice there. Some ice there. So it kind of indicates it's coming around this way. Then where to? Ah, ice over here. 3 out of 4. There's one more person in ice. Oh, some ice behind there. I didn't see that. So it must mean it's going this way then. In theory. Pretty much just going around in circles. There's nothing around
Shit,
here.
buddy.
Yeah!
Watch it, buddy. Watch it, buddy.
Is it a
No.
plane?
Okay, let's go back to where we know then. So we know we had the ice there, we had the ice there. There's ice here. Doing the ice there. And ice here, some ice there.
It's pretty small.
Any ice this way?
Watch it, buddy. I just saw someone who looked exactly like me. It's like they could have been my twin.
Much confused.
Yeah!
I wonder where the rest of the frozen people are then.
That Hulk guy sure must be jealous of that stuff.
So we've got ice there, ice there. Is there more ice in this direction?
Oh, isn't he amazing?
So far, it doesn't seem to be leading anyone any particular direction.
Oh, I sure hope the world isn't plunged into some terrible apocalyptic danger anytime soon.
Oh, we've got silver statues, that's not quite what we want. Blow those up though. Always good fun. No ice though.
I'll be playing video games solid.
Yeah, can't cut through there.
Check out that circus that's in town.
Boy, I'm glad our world didn't get eaten.
Oh, isn't he
Yeah,
amazing?
the world can still get eaten.
Yeah!
I was watching a sort of theories how they're going to bring Galactus into the MCU. How they're going to put Galactus on the big screen.
That circus that's in town.
But as they're going kind of universe level stories in the MCU now, they kind of it's definitely moving that way. And they should be able to bring in the likes of the Silver Surfer. They'll probably do that with Fantastic Four, wouldn't they?
Hey!
But with the Marvel's Celestials being revealed, There's obviously galactic level entities. Three out of 10. I already blew up all these things once before. Don't need to do it again, but it's fun. Who doesn't like blowing stuff up?
Gee whiz.
It's like the way it just pops like a balloon. It's supposed to be solid gold.
Oh, watch it, buddy. Oh, watch it, buddy.
Not cool.
Hey!
Oh, look what the kids are wearing these days.
I'm just going with the theory if I blow everything up around me, eventually the only thing left to blow up is the thing I'm supposed to blow up. That's kind of what I'm going with. Or at least my excuse for blowing everything up. Ah, recycling. Always recycle. And generally in LEGO games, blowing everything up is a good strategy. Because they tend to hide stuff behind brick structures. So if in doubt, blow everything up and see what's left. I can comfortably say there's nothing around here. That's frozen. Let's finish doing this little thing. Squeeze through. Hawkeye? No, not Hawkeye. I wanted it was Cyclops. Nice. Back to Mr. Fantastic. Look how Iron Man's just kind of guarding the grate there. Alright. Now we've gone a bit
He
overboard.
doesn't look as tall in real life.
Robert Downey Jr. doesn't look that tall in real life. How many cats do you have? Currently personally only the one cat. However, my girlfriend has 2 cats. And they kind of very much quite happy to be considered to be my cats. So I need to put some pictures of them. I've got loads of cool pictures of those, so I'll put those up on my Instagram. So there's a variety of kitty cat content. Still confuzzled as to where these frozen people are. Just when you said number, when you said the number, there was a lot of explosion. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have to make sure I don't blow things up when I'm speaking. Yeah, I personally own 1 cat, but my girlfriend has 2 cats, and they very much believe they are my cats as well. Or at least they have claimed me. I live together, not currently. We are looking for a place though. But I'm over at her place enough for her cats to consider me
Is it a
bird?
their owner. So when we do get a place, the cats already love me, so it's fine. I haven't got a problem with that at all. But yeah, I need to post up some photos of those. They're two lovely black cats. Very silky and fluffy. A couple of little terrors though, but can't stay mad at them. Too adorable.
Okay, I'm just saying that my superpower.
Oh, look at the chips of it.
I'm kind of hoping I'm just going to stumble across something because I'm kind of out of ideas. So where they are. So I'm looking around the immediate area. There might even be on top of a building for all I know. So let's take a bit of an elevated view. Because we started off there. Had that, had this. There's nothing in that direction. There's one in this direction. One there. And then went off this direction. Ah, on top of there. So it was going up. Your cat and hers need to get used to each other then. Yeah, if I end up taking my cat with me, you might stay with my parents. Yeah. It's okay, he's kind of more of a family cat. I thought I would definitely not leave him on his own now. No, probably you end up staying with my parents, and I could just move in with
Good.
my girlfriend and her
That
cats.
appears to be all of them. That'll show Loki it is not cool to... Wait, did I already say that one?
Yay, Centurion, Centuri Chariot. Yeah, definitely wouldn't leave him by himself. He's more than happy. More than happy with my parents. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Lysaurus Rex and I live with my parents, but the pets still feel like ours. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've got. He's not 100% loyal to anyone, my cat. As most cats are, anyway. Cats have their favourite people. But I don't personally have any pets that are specifically mine. Because he's more of like a family cat. I would like to get some pets rats again at some point. Those little things give you tons of love.
Hi there.
You must have
Check
some
out the
good
plastic surgeon
isolation,
I just
by
had
the
done.
way, with DJ streams. It's not too bad actually.
pretty
I haven't specifically got
Watch it, buddy.
any particular isolation going on, but I tend to keep the volume low, so that the volume you guys hear is obviously a lot louder than I hear when I'm streaming. So I kind of push the volume up. But yeah, I don't need to have it that loud to actually to work with. Parents will kill you. Yeah, I suppose having understanding parents is quite good, because this house is quite good for blocking sound anyway. And I don't play music too loud, so it's kind of like a fine balance. It's the rest of the well, not so hot chocolate now, considerably cold chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got that one. Yeah, that's the only thing. Wherever I move to, I need to be able to comfortably do a DJ session without upsetting people.
That is one cheesy outfit.
That's one problem. I know people that practice music hobbies
Not cool.
tend to have problems when they move into a new place because their neighbours aren't used to that noise and kind of it causes problems with neighbours and stuff. It gets loud. Yeah.
Check out the practice center.
And if you're practicing with musical instruments, guitar, you have to have a reasonable audio to it, a reasonable sound level to actually properly practice and understand that you're playing properly.
Oh yeah.
So at least with DJing, I can do a
Captain
lot of it
America
through
that I'd
headphones.
duff up a few of those Hydra rotters causing trouble in the area.
Amp is
as
meant
a
for
favour.
stage. Oh yeah,
That's
definitely.
FAVOUR to a fellow captain. If you're up for a scrap, I'd appreciate an extra pair of fists.
Yeah, let's go and help you, Captain Britain. Yeah, that's the same thing. Amps are kind of, unless you've got like a practice amp and a stage amp, and you don't always have the money to have one of each. So yeah, I've got my actual. I've got a full amp. We've got a amplifier head and PA speakers that I run my DJ equipment through when I have to go out and DJ somewhere. So that's kind of a completely separate setup to I have when I DJ at home. Because at home I just have like a little mini stereo system with a couple of speakers. I can run it through that and I can still get the full effect. Hey car guy, how's it going? Good to see you, dudes. It's been a while. Hope you've been keeping well. I've seen you pop up in BU streams. It's always good to see you. How have you been? Have you had a good new year so far? Well, that train was going pretty quick there. Oh, we've got more people. There we go. Kaboom. Any more?
No,
Nope.
good job. Well done.
Well
I'd
done.
say this calls for a celebratory cup of tea.
Oh yes, a good cup of tea, you can't go wrong. We've unlocked Captain Britain. Who's that guy on B stream? What? The guy with the beard?
Oh yeah.
Like the tall lanky guy with a beard? Yes, Mr. Wild Starfish. He's a music streamer. He's also B's current boyfriend. Living together in his place. The amp I've got at the flat has a headphone jack, so okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can play through headphones. It's not always the same though. You don't quite get the same tone through headphones. You can do sometimes, but I suppose for a more private rehearsal session. That's cool. I'll be in Tennessee. She's more close to me. Is she in Tennessee? Oh, her parents are in Tennessee. She moved out of her parents' place. And she's in Michigan. I want to say Michigan. Near the Canadian border. Whoop, you got run over by a train. Still close to you, okay. Yeah, she's it's pretty cold where she is, because she's up near Canada. Yeah, completely different temperature compared to Tennessee. Yeah, I think she does too. It's been over a year now. Doesn't get any easier. And she, that was her little companion. Always with her at all times. But now she's got Leroy the poodle. And you can see the smile on her face. If you look on her Instagram, that massive beaming smile she has, knowing she has got a dog she can now build a bond with. What am I doing? I want to go back to the surface. Leroy is so cute, he is. All poodles have got that lovely cute look. They can be vicious things though, poodles. But he's definitely in the right hands.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
Watch it, buddy. Yeah, talking of amps though, the amplifier I've got, when I'm using it in the house, I can only put it on 1. 1 out of 10 is how loud I can put the amplifier in the house. However, I can get up to like 6 or 7 when I'm playing out somewhere. Just gave Starfish a follow. Awesome. He's a great musician. Very chilled. Chilled vibes. Your birthday was on Saturday. Well, happy birthday for Saturday. You have a good day? Do you go and see family? We want a Magneto on here, I think. Nice. There we go.
Oh, it's what's his name? Mr. Mediocre.
Didn't see family, only grandpa. Oh. Well, as long as you had a good time. So we need someone who can power things up. Now, anytime we need electricity, the person I kind of look to is the God of Thunder himself. Is that Magneto? Yeah, Magneto. He's a cool character. I do like Thor, though. So you can do this, you can charge things up. That's a crazy little remote, that one. The Hydra tank has been unlocked. Do you play any multiplayer games, by the way? I do play multiplayer games, not very often though. Certainly don't stream them. I did used to do what was it called? I've forgotten the name of that game now. Among Us. Among Us, that's it. I did do Among Us on stream for a short while, but then hackers and all that, and even though I made a private game, they started coming into the game and spamming stuff, and so I went, okay, I just got to give up. And it used to have to wait like 10 minutes to get enough people to play. Want to know if there's anything I can play with you? Okay. Yeah, I need to kind of think of a fun multiplayer game, because Among Us was kind of the stream multiplayer game, but then you need 4 people at least to play, and most of the time it ended up with just being the 3 of us, and just kind of sat there going, well, if anyone likes to join, just join. Anyone like to join? No one's going to join. Oh, the lobby's timed out. Let's make a new lobby. And we might play for about an hour, and then someone leaves, and we have to do it again. So we didn't end up having enough people. But certainly I will bring back. I know some people at least. Okay. Oh, I wasn't quite aiming there, but there we go. Yeah, I might end up putting the multiplayer into the mix. Look at the lion hugging the bear. Oh, that is cool. There's some cute emotes. Who are those emotes?
Iron Man? Sounds like a domestic
Gold
product
brick
to
over
me.
here. But yeah, I'll think of multiplayer games. We have enough people again. Because we've had quite a few people that used to watch the stream that don't watch it anymore. And they come. I think they came for certain games because I've changed my games slightly, or they've become busy. One reason or another. The people we used to do multiplayer kind of stuff with don't tend to stop by as often. You used to play Among Us. You did, Car Guy. Yeah, you used to play Among Us, and I think we had Jake for a bit, and a couple of friends, people I know offline.
This might require some
stop by,
extra muscle power.
but they couldn't stay too long. And you as well, yeah. There's a few people. But we'll have to fit that into my schedule. Probably end up doing do like a once a month multiplayer. And so to say to people, well, this is the day we're doing multiplayer. Who can make it? I was doing it every week, and then people weren't turning up. So okay, I do it every 2 weeks, and then still people didn't turn up. Stardew Valley, yes. I haven't got very far with it. I've sort of played a few days in Stardew. Really enjoyed it though. That is multiplayer, isn't it, Stardew? That'd be quite chill. Could do that as Sunday, like a Sunday thing maybe. Have to think about that. But yeah, you can always put suggestions down for multiplayer games. Captain Krabs plays Stardew. Oh right, I haven't seen Captain Krabs for a while. Need to check in with him. What is that? Is that like a laughing bunny thing? Cat? Is that like a cat with a moon? Moon on its forehead? We want a Hulk type character that isn't Hulk. Umbreon, of course. I should have known. I wasn't far off, I just need to be more specific. Oh, okay, I have to do this to it. That one, and that one, and that one. And that one. Yay! Awesome. But yeah, if you've got any suggestions for multiplayer games for the size of our community, you can always suggest them. And if enough people have interest, then yeah, we can go ahead. But I have an Xbox One, a PlayStation 4, and a Nintendo Switch, and a PC. So I can play sort of on either of those consoles, but I don't own necessarily got the games on all of those. Those line emotes are for perfection liness. Oh, perfect liness. That's a cool name. Let's do a Stardew save sometime. Finished it like 20 times already. Oh wow. Yeah, I've not completed Stardew. But yeah, that could be a fun one. We'll consider that. It'll be a case of fitting it in. Because I either do it on one of the 3 days of the week, or I do a 4th day. So let's see how it works. Because I used to stream on Sundays and Thursdays as well. So Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. And Sundays, and sometimes Saturdays. So the only day I really didn't stream was Tuesdays. But then end up finding myself getting too tired and rushing to get back in time to stream, and so much hassle. Down we go. I must have breakthrough. Nothing there. Do you know who Lightning FNC is?
Not cool.
I think I know the name. Can't put a face to them though. Stardew is maximum 4 people. Okay. And I suppose it's playable by itself, which is cool. So even if no one turns up, I can still play it.
What came
So
first?
that's certainly a good idea.
Watch it, buddy.
Right, let's have a see. Who is next? Oh, it always gets me when it twists the map around. We've got this over here. Let's do this one because this is coming slightly
What came
behind.
first? Howard or the egg?
Yeah, I'll consider what the options are. Saturdays are usually quite busy for me. Sunday evenings might be an option. Watch his streams every Friday, and he is part of Carrington's group, and I mod for him on YouTube. Awesome! I haven't seen Carrington for ages. Best to play together though. You don't want to do other people's crops. No, you don't want to impede on their farming.
It's pretty small, if it is.
So it will be a case of making sure if people aren't available, then just end up doing another stream, well, another game for that stream. Did the panda react, car guy? Didn't see it there. Thesaurus Rex is definitely she obsessed with the game too. We have a fuck ton of merch from it. Awesome. Panda is cute. No. Okay. I might need to wake the panda up. It might have logged itself out. Thank you for dropping those links there, Max. Yeah, youtube.com/hugjunkie. I'm live on there right now. Oh, he's hugging his teddy bear. Didn't notice he did that. I'm live on youtube.com/hugjunkie right now. I also upload edited content whenever I get around to it. Which is rare these days, but it will happen. It will. Twitter, I am on Twitter, twitter.com/DJHugJunkie. Always find out what I'm up to when I'm going to be live. Following that, I have a Discord server where I also post updates and recordings of my DJ sets and any information and shared ideas and funds and stuff. Facebook Gaming, or on Facebook Gaming is fb.gg/hugjunkie. You can follow me on there and get your notifications while you're scrolling your timelines, and then switch over to your platform of choice. Hugger mode, it's not working. Hug.
Is it a bird?
It works. Okay, maybe it just needs to be hug rather than exclamation mark hug. Hey Ben! Hola! How's it going? Good to see you, dudes. Hope you're having a good Monday so far. Had a good weekend. Ah, here's a guy we want. Let's change from Abomination down to someone a bit more reasonable size. That is a cute line. How are you going, lad? Doing pretty well. It's been a good Monday, been a fantastic weekend.
I
so
gotta
far.
apologize to my old lady for ruining a big romantic night, but my masculine pride keeps getting in the way. If
History
only
will remember
someone
your
could
contribution to
just
this.
Take control of my brain and make me do it.
Okay, that's a very easy setup going in there. But yeah, I had a brilliant weekend, nice and chilled, hung out with some friends, played some games. Monday's been a good start of the week so far, so can't complain. Been swamped with schoolwork, to be honest. Oh no. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have schoolwork anymore, or any kind of work that involves doing it sort of after being at school. I still have to work when I'm at home though, occasionally. So being in the tech support kind of sector, computers work 24/7, people don't. Well, I say people don't, tech support doesn't generally work 24/7, but people expect to have tech support 24/7. So it still happens. Yes, so yeah, Facebook gaming as well. Projects and that, you know, yeah. Sometimes they can be fun to work on, sometimes it'd be a ball ache. I got a lot of projects that I've decided to do personally, that have nothing to do with anything to do with work. And still a ball ache. Someone liked the stream. Oh! Yeah, I'm not sure if my alerts are working. I keep testing alerts, but I don't hear them. Maybe they're too quiet. Thank you for liking the stream. Have you heard who's been cast as Galactus? I have not, actually. There's another cool emote there. Got all the cool emotes there, car guy. Ooh. Swing. Swingy swing. I probably need to go up the rope slightly. Yeah, who's well, has it been cast or is it rumoured as cast? Is it kind of like confirmed? There's something I found out the other day I'm quite excited about. There's a old game series on the PlayStation called Twisted Metal. And there was a car combat game that you basically fought to the death against other vehicles with weapons. You love that one. Yeah, I absolutely love that. I played that to death on the PlayStation. They are making a TV series. Making a TV series, and they've already got one confirmed actor, which is, oh, what's his name? The guy who plays Falcon in Marvel. Is it Mackay? Can't remember his first name. But he's going to be playing a guy called John in Twisted Metal, the TV series. Anthony Mackie, I think. Yep, that's the one, Ben. Yeah, Anthony Mackie's confirmed as a guy called John Doe. Interestingly, in that TV series that have been in production. Ewan McGregor is rumoured to be cast as Galactus. Ewan McGregor. Oh. Don't tell me he's dead. I have to go for the bottom again. No. Damn it, Jim. Oh, damn. What's that? Oh, let's try and... what's it... what's it coming out on? I'm not too sure. Oh, the guy's always down here. Whether it's going to be on TV or it's going to be on a streaming network, I reckon. It's got to be. But it's not kind of connected to Netflix.
I gotta apologize to my old lady for ruining a big romantic night, but my masculine pride keeps getting in the way. If only someone could just take control of my brain and make me do it.
Yes, of course. Yeah, as a fan of the old Twisted Metal series, I'm glad to see there's something coming of it, because they kind of gave up on it. There's about 3 games they started to develop and then just abandoned because they had a dispute with the original developer, and they tried to remake it themselves and didn't do as good a job. What was the name of the main character in Twisted Metal? Was it Twisted? It's Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth the Clown is a recurring character. And in the first... In the first couple of games, the kind of antagonist, I suppose, you'd probably call him, there's a guy called Calypso, who's kind of almost the devil, or we can call him like a djinn. Oh damn. So it basically promises you something in exchange, and you end up getting more than you bargained for, kind of thing. You like the Souls games? I've not really played much of them. I own one of them for the PlayStation. But yeah, I need to play those. They look cool though. It's not something I've really because I got the PlayStation 4. I can't remember which one of the Souls games it's not Dark Souls, but it's part of it. Is it like a spin-off? Bloodborne, that's the one I've got. Yeah, I got Bloodborne on the PlayStation 4. Well, that's the only one I actually own, I think. I might have some on the PC actually. Could be all of these things that I'll go, oh, that's a cool game, I'll buy that because it's cheap, and then just never get around to it. Can do that one too. Ah, cool. Sweet Tooth, and he used to drive an ice cream truck with a big clown bobblehead on top. Yeah, that's Sweet Tooth. Oh, jump! Didn't jump. Ah, and again. Yeah, I want to actually give Bloodborne a try at some point, and the other Dark Souls. Yeah, I got that. Got that on my PlayStation 4. Love those games, awesome. Yeah, it's just not a particular game I've ever got into. Always used to use the Sweet Tooth skin in Rocket League 2. Awesome. I'll have to see if I can grab that. Because I got Rocket League, I'm not sure if it was like a timed only skin. But I love the skins in Rocket League. I don't really play that very often though. I haven't played it for over a year. Me neither, not anymore at least. I just don't quite have the skills to properly play Rocket League with any kind of level of competitiveness. Twisted Metal is a bit like the game Carmageddon, if I remember correctly. Yes, Carmageddon was a classic vehicle combat kind of game. But yeah, Twisted Metal ended up being like the kind of flagship vehicle combat type game. And it inspired a few similar ideas. I think there's like a TV show or movie that had kind of vehicle combat, and it was heavily inspired by Twisted Metal. It's an iconic game. I played it to death. And I had a Twisted Metal Black on the PlayStation 2. And I love that as well, especially the soundtrack to it. There's the Rolling Stones, Paint It Black, was the theme tune for that game.
I don't know what you, I said to her, Mac, but looks like she's forgiven me.
I'm not sure who you're speaking to.
Now I know who to call when I forget our anniversary. Am I right?
Interesting. Yay, 155. Awesome. First band I ever saw live, 2003 on the 40 Licks tour. Awesome. I don't think... No, I've not seen the Rolling Stones. That's pretty cool. Now I'm quite in a similar kind of era, I suppose, in some ways. I'm quite glad I've seen Aerosmith. I'd say kind of the only kind of classic bands really You were 8. Wow. But that was quite an experience. It was awesome. Yeah, I go to the Downloads Festival every year, apart from last year and the year before, due to for COVID. Hey, congratulations everyone on the Restream chat. You've been a chatty lot, 100 messages today. Do you know what I'd really recommend watching? Ooh, what do you recommend, Ben? The Book of Boba Fett is amazing. Ah, so you're the second person. So, Jeff, over on the Glimish chat, recommended Book of Boba Fett as well. I think I've not put it on my watch list. I definitely will. I'll stick it in my Disney Plus account and get down to watching that, because I loved The Mandalorian. Absolutely love that series, and I like Boba Fett as a character in the films, so I know I'm going to enjoy the series. Do you go for the helicopter or the gold brick? Either way, they're both in the same place. Same room is filled with baby Yodas. Nice. Lots of baby Yodas. Trust me, it's worth watching. It's pretty much a continuation from Mandalorian. Ah, nice. Yeah, I'll check that out. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with all things under the Disney banner. It's hard to do. There's a lot of stuff now. Because I've still got a couple of Marvel series to watch. We'll get those done. Be right there, gonna brush your teeth. Okie dokie, Jeff. Except from Bobbers and for next point of view. Okay. That's cool, that it kind of revisits. So it visits things that kind of from another perspective. Can we not take out spiders with fire? Gonna smash them. There we go, that works. We need someone with a bit more oomph to them. Wolverine, can you do oomph? There we go. The Spider-Copter, as if Spider-Man needs a helicopter. As if Spider-Man needs any vehicles, and yet he has quite a few of them. Toy sales, of course. Swap us over to a Iron Man Mark 42. I can't wait for LEGO Star Wars. They finally released the date. Yes, April 5th, isn't it? 5th of April, yeah. Looking forward to that. I watched a bit of gameplay. Gameplay trailer early today, then, and it got me even more excited. I love the over-the-shoulder camera angle when you're in combat. It makes you a bit more immersive, and the fact you can kind of aim down sights when you're shooting, and not just kind of again from a distance like this is. So glad I pre-ordered it. Yeah, I haven't pre-ordered it yet. I'm going to try and decide where to get it from, and probably go for the Deluxe edition, just to get everything for it. All you know is going to be worth every penny. They've used the same actor that played Jango Fett in the prequel trilogy to play Boba Fett in the Book of Boba Fett. Ah, nice. That's cool. Yeah, I like it when they can bring back actors. It just makes it feel more connected. Let's continue down. Ooh. Maybe we can get inside the building now, but maybe not. Well, only his face. Okay. That's a good thing with the technology these days. You can just bring faces into it. And use a body double. Do you reckon you're gonna go digital or disc? Probably. I don't know. I'm tempted to have a disc, but then I don't actually own any Lego game. Well, I own one Lego game on disc, and that's Lego Dimensions. But I would like it on the PC. And of course, you can't buy it on disc for PC. But then you don't always get all the physical pre-order bonuses if you buy it digital. So I don't know, I might get it for the Xbox or the PlayStation. Well, if I get it for the Xbox, then it's automatically going to work on the Xbox Series X. Whereas with PlayStation, you don't always know whether it'll work or whether you have to buy another edition. So I might buy it for the Xbox One as a physical one. Oh, it works. Oh, awesome. Cool. So I've got options there. I'll go PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. Backwards compatibility support. Okay. Yeah, I know everything on being released for the Xbox One is automatically available on the Series X. But there were some questions over the PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5. Because they weren't going to support every game. But I suppose anything new that comes out has to be.
That is one cheesy outfit.
So is that the... what's this one? Okay, let's go and grab that person up there. But yeah, I would like it on the PC because I'm playing this on the PC right now, but just with a Pro Xbox controller for full comfort.
That passage would be too small for most people to get into.
So I suppose because I'm used to playing Lego games with an Xbox controller, it wouldn't hurt to have it on the Xbox. But I would end up rebuying it on the PC eventually. Tough decisions, Ben. Tough decisions. I was considering this earlier, actually. It's not just a thought that I've come with, but I was looking at the pre-order bonuses and go, well, I quite like the physical digital deluxe, but it's only on consoles as a physical digital deluxe. No, a physical deluxe on consoles and digital deluxe on a few other things. And it's not available to pre-order on Nintendo Switch yet, but I wouldn't get it on Switch to start with. I'd like it on either PS4, Xbox One or PC. I know the PC is going to be the best graphics out of everything I own. But I quite like having physical copies. Probably. Welcome back, Jeff. Yeah, because my PC's got a... There we go, no. Yeah, PC's got a better graphics card than both my Xbox and PlayStation. I make custom physical copies for more PC games. Oh, cool. That's awesome. What do you get with the deluxe version of the game? So, from a few game retailers, you get a minifigure of Luke Skywalker drinking blue milk. You get... Some places are giving you a steel book of Han Solo and Carbonite, which is pretty cool. It really depends on what you're looking for from the game, whether it's the look of the game or just the game itself. That's true. I usually end up getting like deluxe editions. Are we talking about the Star Wars Skywalker saga? So, which different versions are about? Yep. Oh, where are we going now? We're going this way? Yeah, so if I want the physical things, I'm going to have to go for a console release. But if I just want the game, then I can go for a digital release on Steam. Yay, Wasp has been unlocked. Yeah, so I'm kind of torn at the moment. Whether I go for a physical or digital. Because even though I don't tend to display the steel books, it's quite nice having them. But then it's just a waste of time having a steel book if I don't display it. I really don't know. And it would be quite cool to have the minifigure of Luke Skywalker drinking blue milk. Plus the deluxe edition, no matter where you buy it from, comes with all the characters. The Beetle, the Black Bolt, Black Cat, Black Panther, Blob, Bullseye, Captain Britain. You have to get Captain Britain. Got to be done. By the way, how much does such a DJ setup cost, if I may ask? Like mix tables, etc. So what I've got over there behind me, let's think. So probably 250 per table. Yeah, about 250 per table. So that's £500 for just the tables. Then the mixer between them is about £300. So that's 800 for just the two tables and the mixer. More in euros. I have to do a quick calculation. But that's literally just physical. If you want to mix two vinyls together, that'll be £800. Where's my phone noted? And then I've got two CD players, which I don't tend to use on stream, but they were 175 each. That's 1,150. And then my controller that I plug into my laptop, that was about 200. That's 1,350. And then my laptop I got for free because it was given to me. But the cost of a laptop, I say I want to try mixing and stuff, but I plan only from laptop, not vinyl. So the laptop's a bit cheaper because you only need to buy the controller. How much am I lighter? Far lighter, because you don't need the mixer. Because the DJ controller has all the mixing things on there. So if I find, let's find mine. Mine is a Newmark. Newmark Mix Track Pro 3. Let's have a look on eBay. How much are they going on eBay? You now lucky, Max. Enjoy your luck. Pre-owned. Okay, pre-owned. You can get them. That's one bid. Best offer. So are they sold 70? Someone's selling for 100. Blimey, free. Oh wow. Okay. Let's find a. Do they actually sell brand new copies? Let's have a look. Good. I'm into producing a hardcore gab at the moment. Wouldn't mind trying mixing. Well, yeah, that's a good idea. Because if you want to make a hardcore gabber track that DJs can play, and you want to know that this kind of it works good in the mix. Hello, you're back. Hello, random Mima. Good to see you. Yeah, so being able to then mix it on your decks allows you to know that you've made a track that works for DJs, and you can then push that out to go, hey, you're a DJ friend of mine. So would you like a copy of my latest track? And you kind of push it to people you know, and they mix it in. That's generally how producers get their music out. I used to be Billy Maguire. Ah, okay. Well, it's good to see you again. I don't think they sell the one I've got anymore. Pro effects. Okay, about 180. £180 for quite a professional one. How does that work out? So we're looking at pounds to euros. So 180. It's about 214 euros. Would get you a really professional mixing one. However, if you don't want to go for as professional as my one, you can pick one up for about 60 euros, and it's about the size of a small keyboard like this. And it's got like a little spinny thing there, a little spinny thing there, and a little cross mixer there. And it's this size, so you can go into your laptop bag. So you can get your laptop, put it in your laptop bag, and it has a little cable, and you can just mix like that, and it'll cost you 60 euros for something like that. So if you just want to get into it, you can, just spend 60, and just have a play around. It comes with the software. So yeah, that'll just get you everything you need to enjoy it. Then if you want to go sort of a more, not say professional, but sort of step up, you can go for like the Newmark Mix Track for about just over 200 euros. But it depends where you want to kind of put yourself. But as a producer, you can mix. Well, you can mix without anything plugged into your laptop. You can just download free software and mix it with your mouse. But it's a bit awkward trying to like click things and then trying to move stuff. It's easy to have things you can physically touch and move. But yeah, I'd recommend looking for a mini mixing thing. I think the DJ to go, Newmark DJ 2 Go. So it's like DJ 2 Go. That is what I started with. And so just a tiny little thing. But yeah, it was good. Good to kind of get going. I found it too cramped for me. I found it awesome. I'm not sure how much it is at the moment, but based on what it cost me at the time. But that comes with the software and everything you need really to kind of have a bit of fun with it. Okay, 69 euros, so it's a little bit more. But yeah, that's gonna be your cheap entry option. But I said you can just download free software and do it with your mouse first, and then go, actually, I'd like something I can physically move. And then you could go for something like a DJ to go. But have a look around. You go, well, if that's the kind of thing you reckon you use,
Telekinesis. I've always liked that.
there are another version. I think Denon do one like that. But I think the DJ to go was the cheapest one I found at the time. And I like Newmark as a company. I see a lot of Pioneer. Pioneer, yeah. I was going to say Pioneer are basically like the Ferrari. Thinking like a Ferrari of DJ equipment. So you generally just don't go out and buy a Ferrari. You kind of buy a cheaper car first, then when you have money, you can buy a Ferrari. But yeah, Pioneer. Yeah, if you're earning lots of money from DJing, you have Pioneer. Or you just have a lot of money lying around. But yeah, because I don't own any. I think my mixer's Pioneer, but I got that cheap. All the big festivals I see Pioneer, but I don't have 2.5k. No, you have to. Oh, I didn't realise Captain Britain can sparkle and fly. Yeah, Pioneer does the nicest equipment. The Pioneer CDJs are like the top CD players. And then they've moved into digital market, like the Pioneer controllers for MP3 mixing and stuff. That's pretty cool. He's got like the splatter, like the flag. Apparently, Henry Cavill will be playing Captain Britain in the MCU. Really? That would be quite interesting to see. I have an amp from Pioneer. Nice. When you know how good their equipment is, yeah, they do great audio equipment, but it's expensive. Got it for free. Awesome, even better. Beats people up. I'm a good guy. Yeah. That's generally how superheroes work, though. Old one from a father, probably from the 80s, still going strong. People actually will pay a lot of money for vintage equipment like that, though, Jeffrey. They will. They like the old sound that you used to get from that equipment. Hey, DLive, thank you for the feature on the homepage. Good to see you, folks. Hope you're having a good time over at DLive. If you've not seen me before, I am Hug Junkie. I stream LEGO games on Mondays, open worlds on Wednesdays, and DJs on Fridays. Can I VIP? Sorry, Mima, I don't hand out VIP to anyone.
I tell ya, I ain't cut out for the big city.
Ooh,
My
what's this
new
guy
boss wants some fancy coffee they only sell at this coffee shop on the other side of town. These buildings all look the same to a country boy like me. Could you help a fellow out?
Well, that was quite stereotyped. Yeah, no, you're just kidding. You've asked before. But just in case anyone else is watching, you just generally don't get VIP from people. Oh, come on, game. Took a moment there to think. Oh, it's really struggling to load. Has that been following along the red arrows? That is. Steals money. I'm helping. Yeah. What's going on here? Oh, this is a little thingy event. We don't want to trigger that. Don't want to trigger that one off. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You got like Union flag jet trails. Gold brick fountain, I think. Ah, okay. Yeah, I know there's a like an event thing, like a boss event that came from the fountain. Can't remember if I've done it or not. But typically you can replay those events. Right, we want to get into there. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I know, so once you've completed it, it just leaves that glowy thing. Can we agree, Rami, Spider-Man, yeah. You kind of set the precedent for it. I need to play this again. I think everyone needs to play this again. So it's been recently released onto the Switch, so it's now got a lot of more player base coming to it now. Because it's quite an old game, but being re-released onto the Switch just gives it a bit more of a lease of life. Just looked it up. It's from '88. Nice. Yeah, it's been so long now. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite an old game, but it still looks good. Because you can't really go wrong with a LEGO game, because everything's based on plastic toys. So nothing's overly too sharp or anything. Tom Holland is basically live action Miles Morales. Yeah. So he's got the same kind of charisma. You were 4 when it was made. Yeah.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
Now I've got a bass guitar, a Vox, a VOX bass guitar. That was a 1980s Japanese model. So that guitar is as old as I am. I did start learning bass, but I just never carried on with it. I need to pick it up again because I like the warm sound of an old bass guitar. So that's not an insult. That's just what it is. Yeah, cool. Oh, come on, game. What are you playing at? I need to revisit my cooling solution for this PC. I wonder for the heat. I'll check the temperatures on this. I got this Source Rex a bass 2 years ago, since there are only guitars in this house and she wanted to learn bass. That's fair. Bass seems a very fun instrument. So you can oh, I didn't realise he had that ability as well. You made the amp yourself. Nice. I'd love to see the mutants and the Avengers team up on the big screen. I'm looking forward to that, Ben. They've got to do eventually. They're not giving any clues as to when mutants will hit the MCU, but they got to work him in somehow. It'll have to be this multiverse, I think, because Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness that's coming up could connect a multiverse to where the mutants existed and bring them in that way. That's a very easy way to do it. So I did think with the Spider-Man having multiverse elements, they could bring in the mutants then, but they decided to focus around the Spider-Man multiverse, which is understandable. But when you got Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, all the crazy stuff's got to come out. March this year. You're hyped. Yeah, I'm hyped. I really like Doctor Strange. It's I like Benedict Cumberbatch's portrayal of Doctor Strange is very accurate. He's got that sort of air about him that just really works. Let's switch over to Captain America, because despite having the ability to detect it, we can't throw anything at it. There we go. Cha-ching. Open up the shop. There we go.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
Yeah, I've seen the lineup of Marvel movies coming out in the next couple of years, and there's so many good ones that I'm looking forward to. It'd be interesting to see what the new Blade movie would be like, because I enjoyed the first Blade movie with Wesley Snipes. You have a favourite superhero? Ooh, favourite superhero. Watch it, buddy! Moon Knight's coming soon. Yeah, Moon Knight series on Disney Plus, I think. Moon Knight seems to be an interesting character. Favourite superhero? I'm not too sure. I quite like. I'm quite a big fan of Wolverine, to be honest.
Oh, I sure hope the world is.
So I quite like sort of his kind of regeneration, healing ability. I like the fact he's got weapons with him at all times. Spider-Man? Yeah, Spider-Man's pretty cool. Oscar Isaac, yeah. Who is... Oh, the Restream. Restream, that's the thing that deals with the chat. So Restream is a bot that reposts messages from all over the internet. Played someone in the X-Men universe. I am telling you. Oh, Oscar Isaac. Oh, okay. I suppose he's used to the comic book movies. But yeah, if you see Restream mentioned anywhere, it's the Restream bot will post messages from other places, so you can all see what everyone's saying. Maybe Spider-Man is tied with Hit Girl from Kick-Ass. Ah. That's a... yeah, Hit Girl's a pretty cool superhero. You tend to forget about that. Play Apocalypse in X-Men Apocalypse. Ah. I might have to rewatch that.
Can real spiders swing around the city?
You're basically a mutant. Cool. Have you read the Kick-Ass comics? I've not actually. I'm aware of them. I've never read them though. It's great. Cool. Yeah, I always wanted to read comics, but never. I start collecting comics and then fall behind with reading them, and then just not keep collecting them, and then it got to the point where it's, well, trying to get hold of the issues is going to be so hard now.
Okay, I'm just saying that my superpower would be way cooler.
So yeah, basically, as a mutant, won the first. That's pretty cool. Yeah, if you haven't seen the trailer for Moon Knight looks awesome. So I knew of Moon Knight, but didn't know too much until I kind of watched the trailer and then watched kind of like a quick guide to who Moon Knight is. As useful as some of the YouTubers are with that kind of stuff, the comic book insights.
Cool.
And yeah, I sort of looking into it, I quite like the character of Moon Knight, so it'd be interesting to see how this TV series comes out. And they're sort of bringing vampires into the MCU, because Moon Knight fights mysterious things, and there's Mobius is a vampire in the MCU. So that's coming out soon as well. So definitely be vampires, and that kind of ties in with Blade.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Yeah, so a lot of vampires coming to you. Morbius, yes. Yeah, so there's a lot of vampire and supernatural stuff coming to the MCU. So definitely room for mutants. And then you've got like rumours of secret wars for the general kind of Marvel stuff. Like having wars across universes.
He's all right, I suppose.
Lots of interesting stuff. Favourite heroes, villains is not just one mutant, it's a whole bunch. The Wolverine, Sabretooth, Deadpool, X-23. They're known as the Weapon X program. Ah yes, Weapon X. Yeah, because you got all of them are tied to the same experiments. And of course, yeah, X-23 was in one of the Wolverine movies. And Sabretooth's been in a few of them. And of course, Deadpool's got his own series. After being
The coffee? Boy, you really helped me out there.
disgustingly
Now I
portrayed
can move on to the next
in that
task on my
Wolverine movie.
list. Cleaning gum out the boss's shoes. Business is fun.
Business is fun. It is indeed. 157. X-23 was in Logan. That's the one. I knew it was in one of the Wolverine films. But it's cool they kind of brought her in. What else we have? So we got a Stanley hiding under there. X-24 was brutal. Yeah, some of those experiments.
I just saw someone who looked exactly like
Some of those experiments were
could have been my
sort of
twin.
brutal fighting machines. Don't give a didn't give a fuck. Well, I suppose that's kind of what they were made. They were called living weapons, weren't they? And they kind of rebelled and become their own thing. You think even Deadpool was supposed to be a living weapon, and he ends up severely backfiring on her. She was supposedly Logan's daughter. Oh yeah. Like attack dogs who are threatened. Yeah. Oh yeah. You think you got have control over like dogs you've trained up for those purposes, but they can still turn on you. Oh. How do we save him from the monkey? Doesn't sound too happy. Do we need to bring him a banana? Oh, we just fire at him. Okay. Well,
I'm all over this game. At what point do I stop being a cameo and start being a star?
it's pretty much is a star. Stan is making some intriguing noises. Yeah. He almost enjoyed being hung over the building by a gorilla. I like how we technically saved Stan Lee, but in the doing so got him yeeted off the Empire State Building. But I like the theory that Stan Lee is in fact a Watcher in the MCU. He is an interdimensional being that appears in any universe related to Marvel, and just
That switch
is
will need some
invincible
kind
and
of
just
weapon
kind
or
of
sharp object to trigger it.
enjoys the stories that pan out. Especially as you see Stanley speaking to the Watchers in Guardians of the Galaxy. Like the way Adam West showed up a lot in Batman. Yeah. Yeah, I like seeing Adam West being as a actual cameo. That's a lot of fun. So it makes you, those who kind of know the actors go, "Oh, this is Adam West." You go, "Ah, classic actor." And Adam West is one of my favourite Batmen because it was a bit cheesy, but you enjoyed it. I've even got the Batman movie. Is it up there? Batman movie. There he is. Oof. Original Batman. Holy special edition Batman. Five-star value selection. Robert Pattinson is taking over the franchise. Yeah, I wasn't too sure because when I think Robert Pattinson, there's only one movie I think of, and I wasn't particularly a fan of that. Fair play. It's a funny movie. If you've not seen the original Batman movie with Adam West, the whole thing is just a complete piss take, really. None of it's serious. But they knew what they were doing. They kind of kept going with the comedic kind of scenarios. That's a film that's been delayed. It's Batman because they need to cut 30 minutes off it as it stands at 3 hours. Well, I mean, imagine trying to remove half an hour from a movie. Well, it's definitely going to be on a Blu-ray release, isn't it? Have the original cut. Depends if it all makes sense. Yeah, 2.5 hours is still long. I sat through 2.5 hours of the new James Bond movie, and that became uncomfortable. It's a good film, but it feels like you could have had an intermission in the middle, got up and got refreshments, and then carried on. Yeah, I'm not sure how a Batman movie can be that long. But yeah, hopefully they do it well and don't butcher it to the point it doesn't make any sense anymore. Because when you start cutting a film up too much, what you're left with is just a load of garbage. I disliked that Batman vs Superman film. Yeah, I didn't get on with that one. I'm not sure if it was anything to do with the fact that I watched it while I was on the plane to America. For a while, I've got a bit of time to kill. I put it on. Basically, used it to fall asleep on the plane. Yeah. Also, dislike Suicide Squad. So the first Suicide Squad I thought was okay. I thought it was missing something. It felt rushed. The first Suicide Squad. The second one, like the Suicide Squad, that's got King Shark in it. That is a lot more fun because that was directed by James Gunn, who did Guardians of the Galaxy. So if you like Guardians of the Galaxy style of humour, you might like The Suicide Squad by James Gunn. Far better than the first one. Did a much better job. Also kind of destroyed for me by the new fandom around me. So also was kind of destroyed for me by the new fandom. Okay. Yeah, I suppose it's gets overhyped and stuff. I'm still on the fence about Robert Pattinson playing Batman. He looks good as Bruce Wayne though. Have you seen clips of Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne? He plays a very good playboy millionaire character. I'm not sure about him being Batman though. That's the only thing. Like like the new fans, all the emo girls around me that started to think they were Harley. Oh yeah, yeah. Harley Quinn has always been way over idolized. I can see why some emo girls would kind of feel attached to her because she is quite a broken woman. It was a relationship with the Joker. Yeah, what I like in you actually see it in the Suicide Squad. No, you don't want a relationship like that. That's what I like. It's her relationship with the Joker is mentioned in the Suicide Squad, and how she's glad she's no longer with the Joker. So it's good that they put that in there. Whereas, yeah, a lot of the Harley Quinn you see is kind of she's obsessed with the Joker. She's kind of brainwashed by him and abused by him. So it's not love; it's obsession and brainwashing, which is typically achieved through abusing your partner. Yeah, I agree. He looks good as Bruce Wayne, but he looks. Have you seen the cowl on Robert Pattinson? It's a weird thing that kind of. For someone who's got quite a prominent jaw, the cowl seems to taper too much. He's got like a massive head, and it tapers. Is that? But then his shoulders. They could have done with bulking the suit out, I think, for him. He just looks like a cosplayer Batman and not Batman, if it makes sense. But he does a very good Bruce Wayne. But yeah, I like Harley Quinn's character. I haven't watched Birds of Prey. So Birds of Prey is like the Harley Quinn standalone movie, where it's kind of her and a lot of female antagonists. Kind of girl power kind of thing. But then the Suicide Squad kind of moves on from that. Kind of want to watch that animated show. Which one's that? The Birds of Prey, was it? I was thinking of renting it some. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, so it looks quite interesting. Let's see if it's any good. Yeah, so I bought Birds of Prey, but not watched it yet. It's just called Harley Quinn. Ah, okay, cool. I need to look out for that. But yeah, Birds of Prey I want to watch. It looks good. I've heard it's good. So I thought, okay, I'll buy a copy of that. And The Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn, I highly recommend watching. Really fun. It's what the film should have been to begin with. Are we missing something? Do we have to go through the whole kind of climbing the building thing? Is that what we have to do? But yeah, they do address the abusive relationship with the Joker in the later films of Harley Quinn, so it's good they've done that. How weird did that icon kind shows up through the. You see that? It just shows up through the side there. Okay. We do need to get back up to the top there. Oh, that's not quite what I expected. Now let's get Iron Man Mark 42. There we go. After that movie, all cosplayers were Harley Quinn. Every colour went 2-2. Yeah. There was a stage where everyone was Harley Quinn obsessed. And it was quite funny because I've got a friend called Jack who he's got like a no fucks given look to life, and for a fancy dress party, because so many girls were dressing up as Harley Quinn, he went full slutty Harley Quinn dress up to this fancy dress party. He did a brilliant job of it, but he had long blonde hair, so he basically tied that up, and he wore a short skirt and like stockings and stuff, and yeah, he did it properly. He did like a full thing. He did it brilliant. He even did the makeup. Hey, it worked. Hey, Random Crafts, good to see you. Programmed it so that little panda popped up whenever you put the hearts. One film I want with Harley Quinn is the Gotham City Sirens. It was comic based around Harley, Catwoman and Poison Ivy. Ooh, that'd be quite cool. Yeah, because I know those three characters are really kind of tied together in stories. Oh, all the loves there. Ah, targets. Cool. But yeah, going to work with the hearts, so I'm glad that worked. There's no way of testing it until you actually put the hearts. I feel I need to do something that I've kind of skipped out, because there's a lot of things going on over here. I should get more into DC. I kind of avoided it because when I first started to get into comics, Marvel alone was intimidating enough. Oh, the amount of comics that you'd have to follow. So that's why I'm quite happy with the MCU. Oops, sorry about that. I have to keep watching this audio. It keeps going up. That's why I'm quite happy with the MCU, because it's putting these stories on the screen. Yeah, they might have been mashed together. Like some of the films have taken bits from a couple of comics and went and kind of clipped them together when they didn't exist like that in the comic, but it's bringing two stories together and making it something to kind of enjoy. But then you say, well, actually, this film is based on two separate stories. These are the stories. You can then go off and read the comics online. It's like with Guardians of the Galaxy, completely different in comics. The MCU never seems to disappoint. Oh no. So you always know you're going to get some good quality MCU. They're not going to follow the comics exactly, but then it makes it more interesting for people who have read the comics and go, oh, I wonder how they're going to tackle this storyline in the MCU, because this is how it went in the comics. And people get to re-experience a slightly different twist on the story. Now, is there more to this still? I reckon there's probably a series of buttons somewhere that I've missed. Okay. They never let me cheating. Oh, you have to hit these buttons down here. Okay, I've basically gone completely backwards here, haven't I? Be right, go to the switch from desktop to laptop on bed. Cool. Okay, see you shortly, Jeffrey. Yeah, I've been reading up on how the comics address certain storylines versus the MCU, and it's quite interesting to go, okay, that's how this happened, so this is potentially how it could happen in the MCU. and you kind of can get theories from that and stuff as to how the MCU will pan out based on how the comics were written. But it still keeps the comic book fans on their toes because they're not going to know exactly how it's going to turn out. Is there one before this? Yeah, probably is, isn't there? Let's trace this back. Okay. Oh, there's a switch down here. Another DC character I'd love to see in a Batman film is Azrael. I would love a White Knight trilogy of Batman films. Cool. You're front page of the Glimmers for me. Awesome. I'm not sure if that is tailored or if it's not. That is pretty cool. Thanks for letting me know, Jeffrey. Hello if you're watching me on the home page of Glimish. I'm Hug Junkie. And if you're not watching me on the home page of Glimish, you can find me on Glimish at glimish.tv/hugjunkie. I am streaming there right now, and I'm streaming in FTL, which means you get to see me within a second of my actual real time. It's pretty cool. Right, let's switch over to stealth character. Can't really think about who I was once. Do I have to sneak the entire duration of this? Is that what I have to do? Do I really have to do this? Is it the moment you get spotted, is it turns it off? Is that how this works? Probably. That's a pain in the bottom. Okay, so I have to sneak up the entire way. Unless I fly around. I don't know. I already know the genre for this Friday, by the way. Ooh. What you thinking? Oh, you're asking me. So, because we had the lockdown rock alternative, so it won't be that. So it will be a dancey kind of thing. I could go hardcore. It'd be more of like a UK hardcore. Maybe a little bit harder. So I could go for that. Be a while since I've done that. I'll have to think of a name. Terror Splitter Core. Goom 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 goom. Extra tone. Ever heard of Extra Tone? I don't think I've heard of Extra Tone. Splinter Core now has 10k plus 10k plus BPM. Okay. It's basically sort of like a buzz, isn't it, by that point? That's insane. I suppose it is basically a tone, isn't it? It's horrible, but I like it for the niche, yeah. I suppose the only reason you would probably listen to something like Extra Tone is because it's... just because it is a bit different, I suppose. There's not a lot of scope for it. I don't think you could go, well, this is a particular good production of Extra Tone. I like the way they've used the toning in this. You're kind of limited. So that's in some ways I like slower music because you've got all that room. You think if you've got the space between beats, you can fill that space with all kinds of things, and then the beat comes in again and sort of you kind of ride it a bit, almost like a trancey stuff. But then trance doesn't really utilise that space as much as it could do.
Superheroes? In New York?
So that's where I find breakbeat perfect, 'cause there's a lot more beats than a regular house or trance track, but you still got space to kind of
Okay, I'm just saying that my
uh,
power would be way cooler than yours.
you still got space to kind of work with and sort of make it more unique. But hardcore is it's only like 170. It's about 170, 180 for like a regular hardcore. Probably 180, 200 if you go for the more faster stuff. Sometimes 200, yeah. I think most of the stuff I've got is about 170, 180. Between 160 200. Yeah, that sounds about right. 160 is definitely low end. The old jungle. The old school jungle stuff that drum and bass derives from was about 160. Then it just got faster and faster from there. There's green dollar signs over. But I could do hardcore. I could do a UK hardcore with a bit of a freeform. Drum and bass. Took me a while to get into that. Yeah, see, drum and bass split off into multiple sub-genres of drum and bass, and some of it was like, some of it was like, ooh, this is good. But certain sub-genres of drum and bass that just sounds like every track sounds so similar. It's not enough variation. Dubstep was the same, yeah. There's some dubstep I absolutely love. Again, because it's like that spacing between the beat, you can really put some interesting stuff between those beats. And if you just fill it with a bit of wobbly sound, you've kind of missed something there. You've got all that space and you just put a wobbling bass sound. You've wasted it. That's why I tend to like, I think is it referred to like bro step? It's like sort of considered to be a sub-genre of dubstep where they put more into it and it's kind of seen as inferior because it has more interesting elements, whereas a purist would consider dubstep to be just bass and beats. You produce music yourself too? Yeah, not for a while, but I have produced. I tried making dubstep, I've tried making hardcore, tried making drum and bass. None of it's fantastic. It was probably about 15 years ago last time I made some. But I do want to make something this year. It's in my notebook. I've got my notebook here. Probably won't be able to read it, but in that notebook there, write some music. My list of things to achieve by the end of this year is to paint a piece of art on paper, to create a piece of music, to make a game that I can deploy to other people and they can play it, and to make an interactive fun thing for the stream that you guys can play with. Any way of me to hear your music. I can promote my SoundCloud, as the kids say these days. It would be DJ Hug Junkie on SoundCloud. Should be able to find it there. Yeah, it should be DJ Hug Junkie. So yeah, just DJ in front of Hug Junkie. You'll find me on SoundCloud there. It should be all public. Let's double check that. Music apps, SoundCloud. There's myself. No, don't. Premium, thank you. How does one listen to one's own music? There we go, library. Go this now. Awesome. Yeah, look for DJ Hug Junkie. I've posted everything up there. I don't know how old that is. So look for myself. So I'm logged in as my person. I've got two SoundClouds. One that's me, and one that's my DJ account. Yeah, You'll find me as DJ Hug Junkie there. When were these posted? Could be some time ago now. Just give me dates on here. No, I can't see a date on the app. But yeah, if you find me on Spotify, the yeah, my attempts at making music on there. I know I can do far better now. I was using like the most basic of music production tools to do that. We haven't got a direction right now, have we? What's the time as well? Another 15 minutes. No more than 15 minutes and we'll disappear. Let's pick up that aircraft. Chill out for. Up this way. But the same thing when your method of flying is to throw something and kind of let it guide you.
Is it a plane?
Oh, there we go. Just literally walk into it. It's a Doom Jet. Oh, we've got a quest over here.
Boom! Hey!
I feel this is probably going to need someone like Jean Grey.
I don't even want to know where it came from, but this giant head came flying in and blew my shop sign to Kingdom Come. You think you can help fix my sign up, Mac?
I don't think that's the right spelling.
Not cool.
Leog? No, not quite. Drop that G. I like it. Awesome. Well, thank you for checking it out, Jeffrey. Say it's nothing great, but you can probably hear, especially the 10+ year ones. Yeah, I tried messing around with different ideas. What's over here?
I know what you're thinking.
I like the old school synthy sounds. Awesome. Yeah, I was mostly experimenting with old software at the time. Lego.
Thanks. That ought to hold until the next giant head comes.
Yeah, I was very inspired by the old school synthy stuff.
Well, this bit of science
And I wanted to try and copy that, and
Hey, you can have it.
didn't really have great tools to work with, and I didn't really understand what I was doing. I just kind of went, "Oh, that sounds good. Let's work with that." You listen to some of the music I share, by the way, or in the in Discord. Yeah, Anger Fist. I already know of Anger Fist, so I've listened to those before. I can't remember if I listened to all the other ones, but yeah, I listened to some of them though. One of my friends was really into Anger Fist, so I ended up listening to some of that. Because they were into sort of the harder hardcore, I ended up going for the more piano, old school sounding hardcore. But it's always good to listen to them DJ that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good selections there. As soon as I saw what you posted, I went, ah yeah, some of these names I recognise. We've already dealt with Galactus. What's that? Art of Fighters, yeah, I know Art of Fighters. Oh, from Italy. Oh, right. Yeah, I've not listened to a lot of Art of Fighters, but I know their stuff. This was Reg's favourite hardcore producer DJ is DJ Anime. Ooh, don't think I've come across them. I'll definitely listen to them now. Her name is not connected to the Japanese. Okay. That's fair. That's why, yeah, it kind of gets associated. Oh, it's Joan, JJ. Let's see what this guy wants.
10 Central, the aftermath. We've got guys interviewing the Betty Boo-Hoos affected by that Sand Goons attack. And we need a picture of the station to go with the story. Something that shows the surrounding area. Get to it!
I know what you're thinking.
No, you don't, Jean Grey. Should I change into Spider-Man? Just to kind of... Oh, we go to Miles Morales. Yeah, I should definitely listen to... Because I did start listening to the tracks in there, Jeffrey. I don't think I got through all of them, though. Yeah, up we go. Ascend and dismount. There we go. So the thing is, Spider-Man's a bit bouncy, especially Miles Morales. I need to be Peter Parker. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Okay, do I need to walk off there first? Change to Peter Parker. Now I can do photos. There you go. Is there another place I need to go? I was pointing down this way. Is it on top of the building? There's up we go. Just down here then. That's the easiest way of doing that.
Hey, this photo's nearly not awful. Good job.
Nice, we got one. So we've got quite a few more to get.
Criminal breach thinks raft security. The guys covering the prison breakout need a photo for their story. Try and get this city in the background, will you?
So what's the time? Ooh, 10 minutes. So we can get one more photo for JJJ. Quite a few photos, so that's going to take a while to complete those anyway. Oh.
Leaving these trails behind.
How far away is this? Considering I should have really changed into someone with jet propulsion. Didn't expect to be this far away. Is it quite literally the other side of the city? It feels like it. Or is it all the way across there? Oh, fair enough. The raft. Chill, chill, come back. I like how Black Widow's here already. What is this? Oh, it's a little floating platform. Okay. Interesting. How do we even get up there? Do I have to switch out to flying character? Just there's no other way of actually getting to this. And then switch to Spider-Man. There we go. Convenient, just have a hovering platform over here. Let's get us back to JJJ. Hand that in. Ah, that's a way to get him to change. Dive into the water. And he can't transform into Spider-Man Peter Parker. Let's go back to JJ. And then we'll wrap it up after that, I reckon. I'm going to head off now, Hogs. I'll see you Wednesday for Spider-Man. Indeed, I'll be back on Wednesday, 8 PM British, for Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4. Make sure I get a good rest, so I don't have a need to sleep. I'll rest my head. Thank you for dropping by and doing the usual mod thing, Max. Much appreciate that. Enjoy your week, and I'll see you on Wednesday. There's JJ's around the corner.
That's the photo I asked for. About time.
Nice gold bricks for just getting to a location, taking a photo. No bad at all. No problems, buddy. See you Wednesday. See you there, dude. Right. So that is it for that one. Let's swap it over to the main screen. Whee! Boom. Quit to Windows. Yes. Well, thank you everyone for dropping in today. You've been awesome. Thank you for the likes, follows, hosts, etc. Thank you, Jeffrey, for hanging out. It's been cool to see you. And Thesaurus Rex, thank you for holding the stream up. Random Crafts, always good to see you. Ben, been cool to see you again. Car Guy, if you're still lurking on us. And Durez, thank you for the lurks and all that that's popping in earlier. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Hope you enjoy your week. And enjoy the rest of your Monday. If you're still up, if you're in Europe, I suspect you'll be going to sleep pretty soon. Thank you for the stream. Have a good night. Thank you, Jeffrey and Thesaurus Rex. You two are awesome. And thank you everyone at DLive for hosting me on the homepage again. So there's two homepages on Glimish and DLive homepages in one go. How lucky am I? Totally lucky. You're awesome. Have a good night, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Make sure you give my channels a follow on your platform of choice so you get notifications when I'm live if you enjoyed any of my content. So back on Wednesday, 8 PM British, 9 PM European, and 4 PM on the East Coast of America. See you guys then. Have a good night.